Kendrick Lamar and Playboi Carti just linked up for 3 songs on iAmMusic. I don't know what's more unbelievable, the fact we got 3 of those collaborations or the fact iAmMusic dropped. I genuinely am at a loss for words. Now, I could have done a video going through the entire iAmMusic. I thought it was a pretty cool album. Bit of bloat, but you know, it was fun nonetheless. I want to do a breakdown on this new Kendrick Lamar feature on Good Credit. Now, there isn't too much to go into on Mojo Jojo because Kendrick was kind of just acting as Carti's hype man on that track, but it was still fire. Backdoor, he had more of a melodic performance, but I think all the meat is on Good Credit. Now, that's not to discredit the other 2 songs. I really enjoyed them, but Good Credit, this is a special feature and I want to do a breakdown of this. But before we do that, I think we should just go through the history of what led to this collab. It's actually a surprise that it hasn't happened sooner. Carti is friends with Young L and G-Weed, and also Hitter J3, and they're all Kendrick affiliates and friends, so there's always been that connection. And then on Woke Up Like This, Carti shouts out G-Weed and Young L, and also says, I'm in Bompton with Pyrus and I don't even bang, yeah. Anyway, so that establishes the connection there. There's always been mutual relationships between Carti and Kendrick, so this didn't really come out of nowhere. Yeah, let's get into the feature. Alright, so this song, it is an epilogue to the beef, and it's just Kendrick addressing the whole lawsuit that Drake has put against him and UMG for the alleged use of bots to make Not Like Us seem like a bigger hit than it was. Alright, so Kendrick immediately starts off his verse saying, kids on my body, and that's on my kids, I kid with nobody. Kendrick has tattoos of his kids on his body, and he's saying, I put that on my kids. In other words, saying, I'm telling the truth, I swear on their lives. And then he says, I kid with no body. Again, he doesn't joke around, which is exactly what's happening in this song. He tells us the truth. And we're going to see this as we go through this verse. Then we get, you know what this is, the Vamps and the Boogies, we just do the party. Vamps, Carti, Opium, Boogies, Kendrick, PG Lang, Boogeyman. We know that. We don't have to go too deep into that. I'm a paddock is flooded, but way over budget, I lose it on tour. Kendrick could be making fun of rappers who are going way over budget on their jewelry, but rather Kendrick is putting that money into the tour and making it bigger and better. I don't really agree with the Genius annotation about how it's saying Drake lost money on tour, because like, what does that have to do with the Patek? I don't think this is a shot. I just think it's Kendrick making a point of difference, saying I don't put money into the material, I put money into my shows, into my artistry. Then the line, I would have said fuck you too, but you knew that the list was for. That is definitely a shot at Joey Badass, basically just swatting him off, saying you are irrelevant. I have too many other people that I need to sort my shit out with, but not you. I could, if I wanted to, I could say fuck you too, because that was pretty disrespectful what you did, but just doesn't have time for him. And Kendrick laughs it off like it's nothing, which I think is pretty funny. So then we get to this part where Kendrick says, I'm sore because I got it off the muscle, dog. There's actually multiple meanings to this. This goes a bit deeper than people are seeing. So as I said, this song is an epilogue for the beef. It's poking fun at Drake. And as we see in the next line, Kendrick does the which is a Luther reference. We're gonna get to why this is happening, and then following that we get the and for those of you who don't remember, that came at the end of Push Ups and was also the hook on Family Matters. So why is Kendrick doing this? So the line, I'm sore because I got it off the muscle dog, is basically Kendrick saying, I put in the work in and reap the benefits. He saw, he put in the hard work, but he got the muscles doing it. And this works as a double entendre, and what this is alluding to is Luther. Kendrick put the work into creating that hit with Luther, Not Like Us. I think it's mainly alluding to Luther because of the fa 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 thing, which literally comes out of Luther. And this song has been dominating the charts. And then also Sore Muscles, like he actually dropped and gave Drake the push-ups he was asking for. He literally put the work in. And the line, conspiracy theories is given, but I must admit it, you got the wrong person. Kendrick is saying, no, I put the work in, I didn't fake anything. The proof is here. The lawsuit, the conspiracy theory that he used bots, it's fake. Kendrick is telling us here, no, I put the work in and the proof is in Luther. And following on from the lawsuit talk, the merch it line, where Kendrick says, they bundling Maine, Chicago slang, which one of you niggas are merch it? Merch it, merch it, yeah merch it. Merch it, it has 2 meanings here. The first one, bundling, merch it, as in merch bundles that a lot of artists use for first week sales to boost their numbers. Just a side note, I actually really like it when artists come out with merch bundles, because that way I can get a piece of clothing or whatever they bundle with the actual physical music, because I collect CDs and vinyls and I love getting the clothes as well. So I'm a big fan of the merch bundles. I'm not against it. I don't care like if it's a strategy to boost sales. It benefits both the consumer and the artist as well, because you're actually buying a sale and not just contributing to the first week numbers through streams. But anyway, Kendrick didn't do that for GNX. It was a surprise drop. There were physicals available, but they didn't ship till February. Those first week numbers were purely from streams and digital album sales. Even to this day, Kendrick did not put out merch bundles for GNX. So these numbers were authentic and weren't propelled by merch. He's separating himself because he didn't need to use the bundles, but a lot of artists are going to do it, and he's basically just calling out, asking who's going to use merch bundles to top his numbers instead of actually putting effort into their artistry. Again, separating himself. But merch it also means to prove that something is false, like you're giving evidence. That's what the Chicago slang meaning of it is. And he's basically calling out to everyone that's agreeing with the lawsuit, yeah, come on, come out and prove that I faked these numbers and didn't actually get them off my hard work. Tying back into the whole drop thing, like how by doing push-ups, you would be sore, but you would get the muscles from doing it. Kendrick put the work in his artistry and is reaping the rewards back through its streams. Show me how I use bots to propel my album. Show me how I use bots to propel the streams of Not Like Us. He's trying to call out these false narratives and get some proof on them if they really did happen. But again, like Kendrick says,
like he was nobody.
He knows that the numbers, the sales, it's all authentic. There was no fabrication. And because of this, Kendrick has these positive affirmations in himself.
My skin is smoother, my teeth is whiter, my stride is longer, my thoughts is brighter.
He is happy with himself, despite the fact that the
hate get realer, the love get fake, but when you this great, that's how you should like it.
He's okay with the hate being directed towards him. He's okay with people trying to pull him down. He knows that the only reason this is happening is because he is so great and he has these positive affirmations in himself to reaffirm it. Kendrick knows he's him, but the word being implies that Kendrick has always known that he has had this stature of greatness attached to him. This isn't new. This is why he makes reference and compares himself to Luka Doncic, because even prior to the Lakers trade, Luka has always been an amazing player, but both are now looked at as heavy hitters for the West Coast. Kendrick won the beef and did everything he did in 2024, and Luka got moved to the Lakers and is looked at as one of the biggest players in the franchise right now. Hence the line.
They can't even heavy out west, and I carry the weight, nigga. I'm Luka Doncic.
Also, remember how Kendrick did the far far from Luther to allude to his hard work and hustle and putting that in to actually getting the streams instead of fabricating them? Well, in the hook of Luther, Kendrick says
Roman numeral 7.
And what number is on Luka's jersey? He's likening himself to Luka to show that he has always been great and has always had hustle. So yeah, this is a genius feature from Kendrick. The song is a banger also. That Carter production fucking goes off. I couldn't believe my ears when I first heard it. What do you guys think of it? What do you think of I Am Music as a whole, by the way? I know I haven't done a full video on it. I just thought I'd do a quick one on the feature because this is where I feel like I got the most meat out of it. Also, shout out to Travis Scott on Philly. That was a disgusting feature. That was incredible to hear as well. Definitely my favorite feature on the album other than Kendrick. Let me know what you guys thought of this Kendrick feature or just I Am Music as a whole in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hit notifications so you don't miss any more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.